90% of YouTubers never reach 1,000 subscribers, and only 1% ever actually reach the monetization threshold. This book, The Dip, changed my life because it helped me understand why I kept failing everything I was trying, and it also explained why my peers and everyone around me was succeeding while I was still stuck in the dirt. YouTube is a money-making platform and it changes lives on the daily, but you will experience dips, and if you counter those dips like I did, then you too will be making hundreds of dollars in just a couple of months of YouTube grinding, just like me. In 2023, I was posting YouTube shorts. I had no idea how much money people were actually making from this platform. I was damn near posting every day for 41 days straight, and by that time I had racked up easily over 40,000 views. But then I found out about RPMs. In simpler terms, I felt like Iguodala after King James just annihilated his shit in the finals. Anyways, those shorts were paying less than 10 cents per 1,000 views. So with 40,000 views, I made enough to buy a nice slice of cheesecake.
Sensational.
But luckily I found a better way to make money on YouTube, which I will get to in a bit. I quickly gave up on shorts, and then I gave up on YouTube until I tapped into this book, The Dip. The book speaks on 3 different scenarios: the dip, the cul-de-sac, and the cliff. The dip is a temporary setback that commonly happens in any pursuit of happiness. The cul-de-sac is a situation where no matter how hard you try, things will not improve. And the cliff is taking a path that looks good at first, but then leads to sudden failure. And here's what made an instant difference. I honestly asked myself, is YouTube something that I can turn into a business that will eventually grant me financial freedom? Do I have the skills and grit needed to achieve this? And there are only 2 answers, yes or no. And I chose yes, obviously, because I'm still here. But YouTube isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, discipline, and effort. So after burning out from YouTube shorts, like my passion for the Bulls after another bum trade, I stopped posting for months. But those were the most miserable months of my career. I knew deep down inside that YouTube was my main squeeze. Pause. But I was lost until this happened. What happened? Dog, I'm trying to add dramatic effect. Like, give it a second. Anyways, one of my older videos started resurfacing, consistently getting views for days, weeks, and then months. Do you understand how powerful that is? Yes. Duh. If a video is consistently getting views, that's gonna compound over time. You're an idiot for not posting. What I'm getting at is that if success were easy, it wouldn't be worth anything. And with SMMA, cold calling, and email businesses, it's either a win that day or fully a loss. With YouTube, you can post a video that flops for 3 months and then boom, out of nowhere randomly just takes off and blows up your personal brand. So instead of avoiding the dip, lean into it. I realized that without these constant failures and big dips, I'd never be on that road to my full potential. Now, even though 2023 was that year I had that huge initial dip that led me into confusion, I actually had a small dip about 1 month ago that led me to instant success. I know this was a gift from God. I was always so afraid to niche down on YouTube, but I realized after creating the Dub Club that this was the main calling for my channel. There's a good amount of YouTube growth channels on this platform, but that's not what I am. I show you how to realistically make money on YouTube, whether it's with monetization or using YouTube as a business like a lead generation, which I'm gonna talk about later. But mindset and the mental aspect of content creation is what so many of these creators fail to talk about. I help people get monetized. I help people learn how to figure out their spot on YouTube, and all the facts and proof are on the screen. And one of the biggest things I want to leave you with is this saying: winners quit all the time. They just quit the right stuff at the right time. You feel what I'm saying? I quit branching out to other topics of content because this is what the people who watch me want to see. This is where I belong. And look at the analytics before I came to that realization. Sub 1K views over and over, inconsistencies. But when I came to the realization, we're back like we never left. It's comparable to the feeling the Mavericks GM is gonna have in about 2 months when Luka comes back and terrorizes his old team for the next 10 years. Look, YouTube is impossible without a passion, but that passion does not just have to be the love to create challenge videos or other entertaining types of content. Like my passion is reviewing analytics, taking coaching calls, watching subscribers' channels grow who initially took the chance on me to help them, and growing my business so that one day I can do whatever I want whenever I want to. Like I promised earlier in this video, I'm gonna give you the sauce to help you start hitting your stride on YouTube. For the next few minutes, lock all the way in, turn on your little retention headlights, and enjoy the money masterclass. Good morning, winners. Yes, it's currently 6:47 in the morning. That should explain to you how serious I am about this whole model in general. But this whole video was to explain to you that you're going to experience dips, you're going to see a lot of loss while trying to build yourself up on YouTube. So I just wanted to start it off by showing you all of what is possible once you really start to get it going. 220,000 impressions to 108 are probably some of the best amounts that I've gotten personally. But if you look at it from a different perspective, think of how many people you're potentially reaching. That's 169,000 people who could potentially buy something that will change their life, that you're credible for making. Look, there's a ton of videos where like, I made 5K per month creating content. Here's what I learned, making 3K a day from content creation. All that stuff is usually true because they're targeting enough people who need help from you, like just while you're watching this video, because you want to either grow your YouTube channel and you're failing very badly right now, or you want to grow a business through your channel and you're failing at that. And, the last 2 weeks of my experience, like I've been talking about throughout this whole video, I was failing. I was failing a lot. I had gotten monetized, and then I was like, everyone's going to watch whatever I want to post now because I have that status, but you don't. 432 views, 161, 234. That's not making you any kind of money. You're not really reaching anyone, but there's a catch. If you make a video that is directed towards an extremely niche group of people and the video only gets 100 views, you can make money off of that because those 100 people may really want what you're selling and they'll buy it anyway. Some people don't need the proof of 100,000 people seeing the video. But as soon as I was able to turn that around, because this was the frequency that I was getting right after I got monetized. This is my niche. All this YouTube growth stuff, YouTube money, digital products, all this stuff was performing. And then I was so eager to just post whatever I wanted to that this happened, and it's just not what I'm supposed to be creating, and it showed. My audience doesn't want to see that. And as soon as I went back to it, we're right back where we left off, 2.6, 2.1, and this is just over time. As I stay in my niche and get better at helping people and what my audience wants to see, it's gonna skyrocket. We hit 2K about 3 days ago, and this was last night, this morning. We're at 2026. People are loving what I'm posting. They're loving the content that I'm giving them, and it works. I got someone who said, I love finding smaller content creators who give out real sauce. And that's real shit because that's what I do. I don't sit here and BS for 15, 20 minutes of video. I come in here, I give you a story so that you understand where I'm coming from, that you can relate to me, and then I give you the cold hard facts. In my club, we got people who are starting YouTube, who just started a couple months ago, already at 500 subs, 500 more to go, and he's not even uploading that frequently. And then after posting my videos, I started to get these Stripe payments because I stopped creating videos just searching for high ad revenue so that I can make a lot of money from the video. Instead, I was like, let me just help people and then sell my value. And that's what we've been doing. Stripe payments. My videos started popping off, immediate payments, more payments right here. And the end goal is to get something like this. This is a YouTuber's weekly income from selling his product, from selling his one-on-one coaching business. All right. So what I'm getting at from today's masterclass is that in order to reach the very high highs, you have to suffer. You have to figure out where you're supposed to be, what niche you're supposed to be in. And the only way you can do that is through trial and error. Your true niche may be dropshipping, it may be SMMA, but how will you know if you don't post every different kind of video that there is and see which ones actually work, and then go to your community tab and ask them which ones they like? That's exactly what I did, and I found the results. This video right here, the dark truth behind young YouTube millionaires, was one of my earlier videos I made over a year ago, and I went away from that YouTube money niche. I don't know why, because every time I posted a video on it, it performed better than any other video on my channel. And as soon as I went back to it, you see the results. and I'm better at it now. It's just better content that I'm able to make. I've become more professional because I've been putting years work into my craft, into my skill set. Once you figure out what you need to be posting, the money will follow. Just be true to yourself and stay authentic and watch what happens. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. But there was something that I purposely cut out at the beginning of this video, and all this info will be worthless if you don't know how to transfer that into your own business, into your own channel. So either click this video to my right or click the first link in the description if you want to grow a YouTube channel that grows a business.